What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by AUDI. My name is Martin, and today I'm taking a look at the all-new Audi S5, the AVANT version. Now, you might think an S5, isn't that a coupe? No. The strategy of Audi nowadays is that the uneven numbers are combustion engine models. So this is the successor to the Audi S4, which was a 3-liter TDI. So it's back being petrol powered with a 3-liter TFSI engine, quad exhaust, so we get a nice soundtrack from those. And this one has been spec'd with RS wheels, apparently, even though there isn't an RS5 until now. I'm sure we will get one, but this is the fastest one we get from launch, the S5 Avant. So I do think it looks quite good, especially with all the silver accents. Really like that they are bringing that back. S and RS models, you see this more and more, which I really like. We even have silver window trim and a silver carrier on the roof. I really like that. Little spoiler at the rear, quad exhaust, real exhaust, fantastic Audi, fantastic, like wow, a proper exhaust. We have 2 exhaust valves, one on the left, one on the right. They really fixed that. Good job, Audi. So the S5 also gets a bespoke tire, a Goodyear Eagle F1 Super Sport, and it's a 245 section all-round 20-inch. And that is the Sportback version of the A5. Also a pretty car. So let's see what they have done underneath. So it sits on the PPC platform. As you might know, you have the PPE platform, premium platform electric, and premium platform combustion, PPE and PPC. They co-developed it with Porsche. So handling wise, it's very capable, what I'll show you in a minute. 3-liter V6 turbo, 367 horsepower and 550 Newton meters. But as you can see, we have that bright colored cable running there. So that means we have a 48-volt mild hybrid system, which can add another 24 horsepower. And what's also quite special, it can run by itself. So if you don't decelerate or accelerate, it can run on the electric engine. So with 24 horsepower of electric power, you can really do great fuel efficiency, even though you have a big fat V6. So that's really good. And that's of course also how they got homologation using a V6. So we have a single turbo which sits in the V, so it's a hot V setup. 367 horsepower, 550 Newton meters. You can get additional boost of 24 horsepower, as I said. 0 to 100, 4.5 seconds for both the Avant and the Sportback or sedan, whatever. And of course 250 kilometers an hour. It's linked to a 7-speed S-tronic dual clutch, which that's very weird, because with previous S4s they started with V6s with a 3-liter V6 that was linked to an S-tronic. Then they switched to a 3-liter V6 turbo, which was ZF 8-speed. Then they did the 3-liter TDI, also ZF 8-speed. But now we're back with S-tronic. So I think a true and proper Audi. I really like this. Being here south of France with sort of the ultimate recipe for an Audi, I think. Avant in S or RS spec. For me, as a family man, that is the dream. So interior, absolutely stunning. Just wow, this is the reason I think to get this Audi. Just look at the red Alcantara. Beautiful, bare carbon fiber, non-lacquered. Oh, it's just beautiful. And what I also like is the fact that yes, they do use a digital screen. They actually use 3, so 1, 2, 3, which is a bit much, I have to admit. This you can just forget about because it's completely useless in my opinion. But it is really a gorgeous interior, especially with this burgundy leather. And these S seats, they are awesome. Great support up until my like armpit. I get complete side support. They're really comfy and soft, but they like hug your body. They are really comfortable, but hold you into place really well. So again, points Audi, points. And all the like look and feel of it, the finishing, this is really so much better than 3 Series or the Mercedes C-Class in my opinion. Okay, so let's get driving. We're just going to switch to dynamic mode because we have some very dynamic driving ahead. Let's turn off ESC. So we have a button for that, which is really good. And what we also have is a sport differential on the rear axle. So in the olden days, that was always an optional extra with the Audi Sport models. With this, you get it as standard on the S5, which I think is great. And you can definitely feel that electric boost filling the gaps of the combustion engine. Now, of course, the V6 turbo does have some sort of a turbo lag and turbo gap, and you can just feel like this wave of boost being filled by the electric engine. So that's really nice, that duality. It just goes, you know, if you give it some throttle, it really gives you a lot of torque, and it just goes like that. So in the press kit, they promised a true manual mode. So that means, you know, it won't auto upshift, but it does auto upshift. I'm in manual mode, ESC completely off. I'm in dynamic mode. I'm not sure what I am doing wrong here, but it will auto upshift, even though they promised it wouldn't. So the S-tronic gearbox, I think it could have been a little more sharp and snappy. There is a delay, like a noticeable delay in between your input through the flappy pedals and the actual shift. It's quick, as you can see, but it's not like snappy, not PDK like. I would say it's as quick as a ZF8 speed, and I, you know, did expect them to improve on that. You know, switching from ZF8 to S-tronic, I expected more of a dynamic gearbox. But it is so capable. You can feel that diff working, the new Quattro system. Wow, really impressive. You don't really get into this magical connection with the car because there's not that much feedback, but you know, you give it input and then the car does the rest in such a fantastic manner. Just very impressive what this thing is capable of. It is such a fast car. Oh, let's turn off the nanny by hitting the start button right there. There's just so much torque, like it will just pull through the lower rev range of a gear that may be a bit too high, and that is really impressive. It's not your average mild hybrid. Very, very impressive. So 0 to 100, let's have a look at that. All right, guys, so that was it. Little preview or review or whatever you want to call it of the all new Audi S5. Really impressive what this thing will do, and I would love to test it on the Autobahn in the future, which we of course are going to do. So hope to see you there, and hope you enjoyed the video. Go subscribe by clicking the button right here. Go check out this video or check out the POV reviews playlist. Bye guys.